find out right now. Everyone, this is Whitney. Welcome Whitney to the show. Now, when Whitney was just 17 years old, she got pregnant with her now 3-year-old daughter, Addison. Look at her. Now, but for Whitney, you know, the news of her pregnancy was bittersweet because around the time she conceived, Whitney was in a relationship with her ex, but then she found herself in the arms of this man, Cameron. Today, Whitney believes in her heart Cameron is Addison's father, but she wants a DNA test to prove it. Watch.
I was in a relationship with another man when I got pregnant with my daughter, Addison. My one true love since I was 16 has always been Cameron. And that is who I believe to be Addison's father. When I got pregnant, I admit I was confused. But since the day my daughter was born, I have known Cameron is her father. My now ex moved us to Alaska. I was so alone, and I thought about Cameron every single day. Cameron is the father of my daughter, and my daughter needs her father there, and he's not there for either one of us. And I cannot do this.
How positive are you?
I am 100% positive Cameron is the father of my baby. He does not want her. He don't want her. He don't want me. That is the father of my kid.
So, when you were young, you were in love with Cameron. Are you still in love with Cameron?
I'm still in love with Cameron. I love him with my whole heart. He don't want me. He don't want my kid.
But here's the thing. When you got pregnant, did you tell him he was the father?
I told him. He told me he didn't want me. He didn't want her. He didn't want her in his life, and he didn't want me in his life. My baby's his, and today we will find out.
That's not my kid!
His baby is his.
So why did Cameron deny he was the father?
Cameron says because I cheated on my ex with him, that he can't trust me. He thinks I sleep around with everybody, and I don't.
Was Cameron there all along while you were pregnant?
Cameron was never there.
Okay.
I told him I was pregnant. He never come to see me.
It's not my kid!
You think they look alike?
I'm sorry?
You think they
It's
look alike?
not mine!
They look just
Addison
alike.
and he?
Look at her button nose. Look at her eyes. Look at that. Look at that.
Whitney, you don't think she looks like you too?
She looks just like me as well. But look at that.
Okay.
Can you guys tell me she looks like him?
All right. So we have Cameron. We might as well bring Cameron out. This is what he had to say.
Whitney has herself convinced that I'm her daughter's father. But just because you want something to be true doesn't mean that it is. She cheated on her ex with me, and that's the reason why we're in this mess. Whitney's ex was at the hospital when the baby was born. And she took off with him when Addison was 2 and moved to Alaska. Alaska! If she knew all along that Addison was mine, then why did she take her so damn far away from me? Whitney says that Addison looks just like me, and even people in my own family agree with her. I'm gonna be really mad if Whitney's been lying this entire time about Addison being mine. But I need the truth because Whitney just lies way too much.
Everybody, here's Cameron. Hi, Cameron. How are you? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
She's your kid.
That's not my kid!
Cameron, basically what you're saying is it's more a wish of hers than reality. Is that the way it is?
Yes, sir, it is.
You think that child looks like you?
I mean, look, I think she looks nothing like me.
Do you see that? Look at her nose, Cameron.
You can't even go by pictures!
Look at her nose, Cameron.
Cameron,
Look, your whole not my kid.
Cameron, I understand where you're coming from. You're coming from the fact that, you know, if it's yours, why did she take that child all the way to Alaska?
Right, that's what I don't understand. If she said from the start that that was my child, why did she move?
I had no choice but to move.
You did
Cameron.
have a choice.
I had no choice.
I told you that was my choice. Everything was for her.
I told you.
Okay. Did she ever say to you, you might not be the father?
Yes, sir, she did. And it wasn't no surprise to me because she gets around quite a bit.
Hey, look here, buddy. I cheated on one time with you.
That's my point.
With you.
You cheated on your.
Look at that. I loved you, so I cheated on him with you. And nobody else but you.
Cameron, if you're the father of Addison, you'll be in her life. Right?
Yes, sir, I will. I'll be there through thick and thin regardless.
If you're the father of Addison, are you going to get back with Whitney?
No, sir, I'm not.
You're not going to get back with
I don't want nothing to do with her.
Okay, fine, and we have the result. The love of your life doesn't want to be with you. It's more important to find out if he's the father. Okay?
I want to know, this is the father of my kid.
Yeah, y'all are going to see.
When it comes to when it comes to 3-year-old Addison, Cameron, you are not the father.
Get out of my face! Go! Get out of my face! Go!
I told you that I wouldn't have followed it. You lied. I knew you was lying. I told you.
Get out of my face!
It's an honest mistake, okay? Don't jump at her, okay? She wanted you to be the father. She was wrong. She let all of her wishes, overcome.
Oh my God!
So don't get that much.
Get the camera out of my face!